Mr. Krishnan, yes, perhaps Bihar faces more scrutiny than many other states, but yet I have seen some reports which are saying that contract killings, even rape and murder, in last 1 year, numbers have gone up, and some opposition leaders are even claiming that Bihar is probably going back again to Jungle Raj. That's the claim. I have seen STF forming a special cell to tackle a few cases. So what's the roadmap for this special cell? What new steps are you taking? How are you tackling the emerging crime scenario in Bihar?
STF was created in 2000 when Naxalism was on the upsurge. I think 2005 we had the worst phase when we had Madhuban Tehsil looted, Jahanabad jailbreak conducted. So STF was formed as a mechanism to tackle Naxalism based on the Greyhound which were already existing in Andhra Pradesh. Now we only have 6 districts left, and I can confidently say we have only 3 armed Naxal cadres active who we are trying to get their surrender. We are not going after them, but their family members have been persuaded to make them come overboard. They're all 3 belongs to the indigenous tribal communities in the Kharagpur Hills. At the same time, 2000 onwards, kidnapping for ransom was a big problem. It was tackled. Organized crime was tackled by STF. And then the kidnapping for ransom gangs were very powerful. They had AK-47 rifles, some had LMGs, and they were notorious. But thanks to prosecution 2005 to 2008, I think 3-4 gangs were convicted. All of them were convicted. Now, what is the present socio-demographic composition of Bihar? We still have the highest total fertility rate, 2.8. We have a huge youth population. I think below 35, 50% of the population is below the age of 35. The population pyramid is there. Demographically, the youth is a bulge. There's a lot of unemployment also. However, when we come to heinous crimes, it has been curtailed, but a segment of the youth are enamored by social media, having photographs with country-made weapons, making reels. We are identifying such people. Similarly, because of unemployment, some have taken to contract killing. So as we progress, we found that in the STF doesn't deal with cybercrime as such per se. We have a different vertical, and the government of Bihar is going to notify a special vertical to tackle cybercrime. But within the STF, we found that we need a special cell to catalog and have dossiers on all people who have been involved in contract killing. We have a robust mechanism of data. Like, for example, STF has a data of over 5,000 criminals, 3,000 Naxal cadres. Because not all of them are convicted all the time. They do resurface and go back to their old ways. So we monitor them. This was not done with people involved in contract killing. So we have made a small cell to catalog all cases wherein contract killing was involved. And now we are having regular searches of their houses, or we call them to the police station and find out what they're doing. It's a fact that a lot of criminals have fled Bihar. This year, I think more than 150 people wanted in heinous crimes who had left the state, we have caught them and brought them back. Similarly, we have a narcotics cell also. Now, finally, this month itself, the government of Bihar has given a sanction for a special cell to look after, to enforce prohibition and go after narcotics. Youth, again, they are becoming prone to narcotics. It's a national trend, a global trend. We have a border free movement regime in Nepal. open borders. We are very close to the northeast, the so-called Golden Crescent, Golden Triangle rather, Myanmar. So we are working out we are trying to identify the large people involved in narcotics. We have had substantial success in that. So these cells have been formed to build up the information and data bank, and we help the district police. Our basic functional unit is the police station, and then above it the SP. So the cells are there to monitor and provide advice and needed even kinetic action, then we provide. We have special teams everywhere. Coming to the roadmap, Bihar Police has built a roadmap for the next 5 years. We have seen what is required. We are anticipating what is going to be. For example, as you have mentioned, cybercrime. The nature of property crime in India as a whole, and particularly in a poor state like Bihar, with the UPI stack system and the digitization of our economy, cybercrime is a big threat. We need experts in cybercrime, and we are proud to say that Bihar is one of the few states where all the districts in Bihar have a cyber police station. In fact, we have 44 cyber police stations. There are 38 revenue districts. Patna has 4 cyber police stations, all headed by generally a technical background person of DSP rank. But still, the nature of cybercrime is so dynamic, copycat action, use of cryptocurrencies, कि we are planning on even going ahead. A proper cyber vertical, it's on the table, it may be passed in the next cabinet. Then we will, to basically develop the capacity of our people involved in dealing with cybercrime. Again, because of the population bulge and educated population, amongst the top 10 districts in India, which are reporting cybercrime on the National Cyber Crime Reporting Portal, 1930 is the phone number. We have a constant 3 to 4 districts from Bihar: Nalanda, Nawada, Patna, Shekhpura. So here we are strengthening the mechanism. We want to pull back the youth from that. So that is the situation at present. At the same time, as our earlier panelists have mentioned, the infrastructure building activity before 2000, 2005, engineers, all the contractors, the amount of extortion taking place was phenomenal. I'm proud to say, for example, this year, only once I've been rung up. There's a contractor called PMC is making a road from Varanasi to Haldia. It's a greenfield project. They faced some activities by some armed criminals from Jharkhand. We caught them and they have already been convicted. Arms were caught, they have been convicted in an Arms Act case. So whatever you see, the infrastructure, the buildings coming up, the roads, all the projects, you'll find out that you get hardly any complaints of extortion, which was a bane for this state also.